Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports, brought to you by Ford. We are standing at SeaTac. Our producer Curtis wasn't just content to shoot this, Bill, through the window. We actually strapped him out there on the wing. Strapped him in, held him in, and he said, get out there. It'll be much more visual, be much more dramatic. And it certainly was. Should have seen him. We had him in like this, like one of these suits things, kind of looked like Evel Knievel. It's good video right there. Welcome back.
You know,
it's Brad Adams.
and I believe that.
It's Bill Kruger.
It's Curtis.
Hey, let's talk a little bit less about aviation maybe, and more about baseball tonight. Josh Hamilton, the big free agent signing by the Angels. Well, we know he's good, obviously. Special talent, former MVP batting champ. But since June 1st, Bill, 2012, hitting just .241. Power's pretty good, but tons of strikeouts for this guy.
And I think part of that is he's streaky. You know, that first half he was in a tree, and he's a .308 career hitter. But, I mean, with that hitch, he can go through periods where he doesn't hit at all. And I think the key with this guy is he loves the first pitch. And I think the league kind of figured that out. Stay away from his wheelhouse on that first pitch as he's trying to go yards. And then once you get the, the advantage, then you can go to rub-out pitches and you can really take this guy down.
And that is borne out these last couple of years, Bill. I'm glad you brought that up, by the way. Last 2 years with 2 strikes. Hamilton, 0-2 counts. Boy, hit just 160, striking out about half the time. So I guess my question to you is, Bill, these numbers are so bad. You want to get them. How do you get them there to 0-2 count?
Well, that's always the battle, particularly with a guy of this talent. But I think you stay away. If he's going to go out and hit that pitch, he's going to have to hit it the other way. Or you can go what we call soft early, hard late. Go with a slower breaking ball to start him with, and then as you get deeper in the count, hard rub-out pitch or come in on his hands.
But the first pitch, be careful, nothing down the middle.
That would be the key, yes.
All right, that's the key. Brandon Maurer, I know he's listening and heard that advice.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll put that into play tonight. The Mariners get this series started off with a good win. Nice day to be around Green Lake today, enjoying the sunshine, enjoy the evening. Angels, Mariners, Mike and Dave back with first pitch right here on Root Sports.
It was a gorgeous day to be at Alki. Wandering around, enjoying the sun, the blue sky, and we enjoyed the late part of the afternoon here. Now at Safeco Field. Tonight the Mariners are back in town. They take on the Angels for the first time this season. Glad you could join us for Mariner Baseball, everybody. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and a Root Sports crew. And the Mariners coming off a 1-5 road trip, trying to turn things around here at home. And Brendan Maurer is going to get the chance to get it done here against these Angels who lead the American League in batting average and in hits. First pitch from Maurer is a called strike one of Peter Borges. Marty Foster has home plate tonight with Scott Barry at first, Wally Bell, the umpire, at second, and Mike Everett at third. 66 degrees, 7:10 first pitch. Pitch by Maurer fouled off. Borges swinging the bat pretty well of late, coming off an 11 for 22, hit 500. We just completed homestand in which the Angels won 4 of 6. They were tamed yesterday by Yu Darvish. Struck out 11 in his 6 innings. Strike 3 called. Borges gone. Let's take a look at the rest of the batting order for the Angels.
For manager Mike Scioscia and the Angels following Borges, it'll be Mike Trout. Then it's Albert Pujols, Josh Hamilton hitting cleanup. Trumbo, the DH tonight, hitting fifth, and it's Kendrick, Harris, Iannetta, and Jimenez rounding out the 9 for the Angels. For Maurer, this will be his 5th start of the year, 1-3 record, ERA 7.45 for him. 10 strikeouts, 5 walks on the year.
Got his first win a couple of starts ago against Texas here at Seattle. There's Mike Trout, Rookie of the Year last year.
Good slider on the outside corner. A great pitch to Borges to strike him out with a fastball. That's the good slider from Maurer. He's typically a fastball slider guy. Tries to sink it every now and then, run it in on the hands of the right-hander.
Slice foul.
There's that pitch right there. Didn't quite get it in there, but a good pitch.
Brendan Maurer, Californian, out of Newport Beach. 1-2 to Trout. Swing and a miss. Got him.
Take a look at the T-Mobile defense tonight for the Mariners. Jason Bagan in the start in left field. Chavez in center. Carlos Figueroa, his first start of the year, out in right field. And on the infield, Kyle Seager at third, and Dino and Ackley playing up the middle. Justin Smoke, the first baseman, and Kelly Shopping will do the catching tonight.
It's Albert Pujols, and he fouls one into the glove of Kelly Shopping. Struggles for Albert. 267. Had a base hit yesterday that ended an 0 for 16. He started the season 1 for 14. Then went on a 311 clip until this last recent run. 1-1. Broken bat, ground ball down to Andino. He only threw 3 balls. Everything else a strike. As Pujols grounds out to end a fine first inning for Brendan Maurer. Mariners coming back. Reunion time. Albert Pujols on the left, Kendrys Morales, teammates last year with the Angels. Morales providing some sock to the lineup for the Mariners. And he's in there tonight in a 3-hole. Let's take a look at the rest of the lineup.
Mariners starting lineup tonight brought to you by Chevron. Chavez will lead off. Then it's Kyle Seager. 13-game hitting streak for him. Morales, you can see what he's done with runners in scoring position this year, hitting .389. Then it's Smoke, Ackley, Shopik. Figueroa getting his first start of the year. He will hit 7th. Then Bay and Andino rounding out the 9 for the Mariners.
Here's Garrett Richards' first pitch. And it's a ball to Endy Chavez. Richards, 24 years old, out of Riverside, California. Endy Chavez has done a very nice job for the Mariners. 2 for 4 yesterday. Franklin Gutierrez on the DL. Endy looks in strike.
What he's done is consistently put together good at-bats coming into the game. Hitting .263 overall, but he's hit the ball hard. Hitting some bad luck in Houston. The guys are going to have to turn it up a notch. You can see Richards, good fastball, will be 95, 96 with some sink to it. Also throws a hard slider.
24-year-old right-hander played his college ball at the University of Oklahoma.
Take a look at the numbers for Richards. Started out in the bullpen. Last couple of outings has been as a starter. 17 2/3 innings overall. 14 strikeouts, 4 walks. Fine ERA at a 2.55. Really pitched well in his last outing against the Tigers. 7 innings, 2 hits. Did not give up a run.
Coming up over the top, he misses. Angels went 4-2 in this recently completed homestand. Swept Detroit. Lost 2 out of 3 to Texas. 2-2 to Chavez.
Look at the Angels. It's been their pitching that's been a problem for them. 14th in the American League in ERA. They're just ahead of Houston.
Mike Scioscia, talking to him about, I said, what's up with your pitching? He says, well, I got a lot of guys hurt. We're patchwork right now. It's not good. Jepson, Lowe, Madsen, Taylor, and Weaver all on the disabled list. One starter Weaver, the others relievers. Also, they miss Eric Ibar, their shortstop. Alberto Callaspo, the third baseman, out as well. And here we are on April 25th. Kind of night sometimes you don't get here till maybe June or July, but this is absolutely gorgeous, just right. Forecast yesterday was calling for 72 degrees and lots of sun. Two to Chavez. Muscles one and will get it into center field. Base hit.
Well, another good at bat for Indy. Ends up making Richards throw 8 pitches in his at bat, balancing the pitches off, and ends up winning the battle with this base hit in the left field. Take a look at our McDonald Supermo fighting that pitch off. It was in on his hands. And the T-Mobile defense for the Angels. Trout in left. Borges is in center field. Hamilton out in right. On the infield, Luis Jimenez getting the start at third. Harrison Kendrick playing up the middle. Albert Pujols, normally the DH, she's the first baseman tonight. Chris Iannetta will do the catching.
Bring up Kyle Seager.
The Angels outfield will cover a lot of ground in this series. All 3 of the gentlemen out there can play center field. So that's a lot of speed.
That's some great wheels for sure. Career best 13-game hitting streak for Kyle Seager. One for 2 yesterday at Houston. Ball 1. Mariners 8-11 against the Angels a year ago. 3-7 here in this ballpark. Love to see him get off to a good start here tonight.
And you can see Kyle had a great road trip, hitting .476. They mentioned 13-game hitting streak. He really is turning into Mr. Reliable for Eric Wedge. Doesn't have to worry about Kyle at all as the rest of the guys try to get things going. Good news is a number of them are starting to swing better.
Needed signs, boy, I'll tell you.
Yes.
Their struggle. as we talked about in the pregame, Seager, Ackley, and Smoke making a turn to the good side.
Well, you probably noticed when I read the lineup that Michael Morris is out of the lineup today. I had a chance to talk to Eric Wedge about that, and just wanted to give that finger a break. Michael, give him a lot of credit. He's been trying to play through it and actually has picked up some hits the last few days. But talking to Eric today, with the schedule the way it is, the best that he can do is make it 24 hours with another night game going tomorrow night. But because these guys haven't had the luxury of an off day to maybe make that a 2 or 3 day deal for him.
What's that, an off day?
Yeah, well, exactly. And that's kind of what the guys feel like right now. And Eric said, you know, no excuses, but it has hindered some of the things he's tried to do. And Michael, one of them, trying to give him some rest and keep him in the lineup as much as possible.
Seager pops one center field, coming on Borges. Makes a catch.
Take a look at Richards in his last start on Saturday against the Tigers. 99 pitches for him, but he went 7 innings, 2 hits. Didn't walk anybody, 8 strikeouts. Really good line. But again, he started the year in the bullpen. Because of the injuries that Dave was telling you about. In the rotation now. That's a good arm.
Kendrys Morales, the former Angel. First time facing his old teammates. Morales had a lot of good years with the Angels. Started in their organization back in 05. 273 last year, 22 homers, 73 runs batted in. Ground ball to the second baseman, Kendrick. They go to Harris to Pujols and work the double play, and that'll do it. Beautiful night here in Seattle. Glad you're with us. Second inning coming up. Copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Good action out in the pen again as the Mariners are back home. 4 with the Angels, 3 with the Orioles before we head back out on the road again. There's Josh Hamilton. Slow start for him. 225. 2 home runs, 8 runs batted in. He was second only to Ryan Howard last year in swing and miss percentage, 35.4%. Howard at 35.6.
He's an aggressive hitter. He wants to swing the bat. Those first 2 pitches off the plate away, but he will chase some pitches out of the strike zone.
Come backer to Mauer. Put 1 out. Bring up Mark Trumbo. While Hamilton's struggling, Trumbo has been outstanding here in the first month.
He seems to get off to a pretty good start last couple of years, looking at his overall numbers. Trumbo with a couple of home runs and that .313 batting average. See what he's done in his career against the Mariners. 9 home runs, 18 RBIs.
Big time power, 32 homers, 95 RBIs last year with a 268, 268 batting average. Remember last year they wanted to start him at third. It didn't work out. Played him a little bit at first, but played mainly DH and outfield as he swings and misses. Howard's got him 0-2.
It says a lot for him as you take a look at the EQC tracer and that last pitch off the plate. Because he's a big man, but he's a good athlete. He actually runs well too. Can do a lot of different things along with having some tremendous power.
Tough play, the charge, the bare hand. Seager makes it happen. Oh, he was safe. Wow. First base umpire Scott Barry. See Seager take his cap off. He thought he made the play. Bang banger down there.
Well, we were just talking about the speed of Trumbo. This is about as good as you can make this play. Kyle Seager coming in, get rid of it quickly. That was close at first. Smoke looked like he thought he had him too.
So an infield hit for Trumbo. Oh, yeah, got him.
Well, bad call. Hurts the Mariners. Gives Trumbo an infield hit. It was a fine play by Kyle Seager.
People in the boxes were watching that replay and expressing their displeasure. Off the end of the bat, Howie Kendrick, 299, 3 homers, 14 runs batted in. Seager was playing deep. Made a terrific play. Trumbo at first, 1 out. Chopper. Seager gets the lead runner, Trumbo. So 5-4 fielder's choice, 2 outs.
Looks like Mauer has a good sinker today. Getting the guys to hit the ball on the ground as Kyle gets rid of it quickly. Ackley doing the right thing. Just get the 1 out. Make sure you get that out. No chance to turn the double play.
There's Brendan Harris, the shortstop. He's manning that position with Eric Ibar out with an injury. Ibar's got a bruised left heel.
Brendan Harris has played well, 278 with 1 home run. But I think both of us would agree Ibar a much better defensive player, and offensively always seems to come up with a big hit. That's a big loss for Mike Scioscia and the Angels having Ibar on the DL, even though Harris has played well.
Ibar headed back to Arizona this weekend. Extended spring training games. Strike 1 to Harris. Time called. Strike on the inside corner. Good looking pitch by Mauer.
Looked like a slider that he started at. Harris, the hitter, throws him, locked him up, hit the inside corner.
Oh, 0-2, 2 outs. Pitch out, nothing doing. Mauer, Mariners rookie. That's a good work here this early going.
He had a tough first couple of outings, and that's why his ERA is high. In his last 2 outings, he's pitched well. Pitched well in both of them against the Rangers. A pretty good lineup to have to deal with. Went 6 innings, 2 earned runs, and then 6 2/3, 2 earned runs in the last 2 outings. both of them against Texas.
Trying to get Brendan Harris, a veteran who's been around with the Cubs, Montreal, Washington, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Minnesota. 32 years old. Pitch. Bauer thought he was back in the dugout. 2-2. Two and two, runner goes. Great break. Swing and a miss. Harris is gone. So are the Angels in the second. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. It'll be Smoke, Ackley, and Shapik when we come back. Right behind home plate, Mason. Mike Flowers, Root Sports Crew. Time now for our CenturyLink to what's next in the next 3 days against these Angels. C.J. Wilson, Aaron Harang, Joe Blanton against Felix, and Jason Vargas, the former Mariner, goes against Hisashi Iwakuma. Wow. Mountain came out to play today, huh?
Mount Rainier.
Is that beautiful? Air quality outstanding. See the big mountain from here at the ballpark. Justin Smoke to lead it off. Smoke's got his average up to 228. Hit his first homer yesterday. Got 5 runs knocked in. 286 on a road trip.
Encouraging signs from Justin. 282 over his last 11 games. His first home run yesterday in his last at bat in Houston before we came back home. Let's see what he did on the road trip.
2-1. Smoke, Ackley, and Shapik 4, 5, and 6 here against Garrett Richards. First round pick of the Angels back in 09. 42nd pick overall. Long swing and a miss. 2-2.
Richards is throwing hard here early. That last fastball, 96 miles an hour. He also has some good sink to it, so the guys are going to have to stay on, especially the left-handed hitters. That slider.
He did go, says home plate umpire Marty Foster. Smoke is gone. First strikeout for Garrett Richards. One out here in the second. To ski cap, it's a face warmer. It looks like a beard. It's the first of its kind in Major League Baseball. It's Beard Hat Night, and it's coming up tomorrow. First 20,000 fans, you're going to take home your very own beard hat when Mariners take on these Angels. Get your hands on this unique giveaway. Get your tickets for Beard Hat Night at Mariners.com. Dustin Ackley, batting average up to 230.
One of the things we've seen from Dustin is he's really done a good job of raising his average by hitting the ball the other way and back up the middle, occasionally turning on it. This would be a good test for him because it looks like Richards wants to run that fastball off the outside corner. See if Dustin can stay on it and hit it hard to left field. See what he did on the road trip. 409 batting average on the trip.
Keeps you from pressing, right? When you start, use the whole field like that, you're not looking to jerk everything.
Well, what it does is you let the ball travel, and it keeps you from swinging at too many bad pitches like that.
Hits it a long way. Deep left field. Trout's there. Makes the catch. He's something, isn't he? 2 outs.
Another good swing by Dustin Ackley, though. We talked about him staying on some pitches, and that last pitch, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that was on the outside corner. It was elevated for Dustin to get in the air, but he was able to put the barrel on it and drive it out to left field. Good swing. He's definitely on the right track.
Trout had to get about a step away from the fence. Backing up.
Well, if you can get into that area to where Dustin is now and let the ball travel a little bit more and trust your hands to get to it. You can recognize pitches a lot better if you can get yourself to do that. Sounds easy, but again, when the guys are rushing it up there at 96, the tendency is to want to get out there and get it. If you can let it travel a little bit, it'll get there quick enough.
Kelly Shoppach 1 for 10 on the road trip. 1-0 the count. 2-0. Richards born in Edmond, Oklahoma. He's a Sooner. So it popped up. Shortstop going back to get it. Harris. And that'll do it for the Mariners. 2 innings in the books. And Richards and Mauer off to good starts. Being brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Chipotle Chicken Club Combo is back for a limited time at Jack in the Box. Try one today with fries and a drink for just $4.99 plus tax. And by BNSF Railway, the engine that connects us. Great day to hang out at Alki. How many of these people delayed going to work today? Beautiful sunshiny day.
Don't get a lot of days like this, Dave. What's the hurry?
That's exactly right. Slow it down, back off. Get back into first gear. Take your time. Chris Iannetta, the catcher. One time, Rocky. 0-2.
early on, Mauer's doing what we saw in spring training from throwing a lot of strikes. 26 pitches, 19 strikes, 8 batters faced, 6 first pitch strikes.
Tough pitch. I was talking to Mauer. Was it Blake Bevan a few weeks ago? And he said, heck with scouting reports. Bevan chimed in. He says, best thing Doug Fister ever said. He said, don't even look at scouting reports. Throw your game. And that's what they both are trying to do. As Andino, the new everyday shortstop, throws out Iannetta for out number 1.
I think it's a good point. Sometimes you can get so much information that you lock yourself up and you forget that you're actually an athlete that can do a few things, and you didn't have those scouting reports when you're coming through the minor leagues.
You just went like you did your deal, right?
Yeah, and once you feel comfortable and you're in the league for a little bit of time, I think you can use those things obviously as a tool to help yourself out. But sometimes you can get so much information between videotape and all the numbers and all kinds of things that you forget about what your strengths are.
Swing and a miss. Bo Porter was talking about with Bud Norris a couple of days ago in Houston. Here's Luis Jimenez against Brandon Mauer.
9 batters faced, now 7 first pitch strikes. Good sign.
He's ahead of Jimenez. 0-2. Way outside. Fly ball left field. Backing up Jason Bay. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Make sure you catch all new episodes of Mariners All Access every Sunday throughout the season before Mariners pregame shows. Get exclusive player interviews, behind the scenes footage, and Mariners stories you can't find anywhere else. Now, if you missed Sunday's episode, tune in for re-airs throughout the week on Root Sports. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. How about these two guys at the top of the order, Borges and Trout? That's a great 1-2 combo in terms of speed, and of course Trout can bring some power to the table. And Borges, I'm surprised to see, has 2 home runs here in the early season.
Well, with that speed at the top of their lineup, and some of it has to do with Ibar being on the deal, but they're 13th in stolen bases. A little bit surprising when you see that Borges is coming into the game hitting .317. He's been getting on base. Trout, of course, at .271.
Borges has an attempt at a steal. How about that?
That's surprising.
I mean, I saw that number 13th, 6 steals as a team. Same number as the Mariners. Scioscia's always been a guy, first to third guy, steal a bag. I know it's early, but it's a little surprising to see it on April 25th. Back up the middle. That's the first legit hit. Bad call on an infield play, a charge and throw by Seager. Here's a 2-out single by Borges.
Well, he's been swinging the bat well. Worked his way to the top of the lineup. Hits this ball right back up the middle. Good fastball from Mauer at 95 miles an hour. Of course, it may be a situation where Scioscia doesn't want to give away any outs when you have Trout, Pujols, and Hamilton, Trumbo hitting. Those guys swing for the fences.
Two years ago, Borges stole a lot of bags. 22, caught just 9 times. Didn't play.
Yeah, he wasn't playing every day.
Right. Last year, in 11, he played 147 games. Last year, he played in 101 games. And had 3 steals, was caught once. Vernon Wells was here. Torrey Hunter was with this club. There he goes. Great jump. And there's the ball driven into the gap by Trout. Coming on is Bay, and he makes the catch. Good to see Jason Bay making that catch on the drive by Trout. Angels turned away in the home third. Peguero making his 2013 debut when we return. How happy was the Mariner flying party yesterday seeing this sight as Mount Rainier is going to come into your picture on the way back from a week-long trip in Texas. Great sight. Another plane coming in, landing right before us at SeaTac last night about 8 o'clock. Good to be back as you look at Carlos Peguero in his 2013 debut, 64th career big league game. Off the end of the bat, foul ball. Peguero's hitting .246, 2 home runs and 14 ribbies in 17 games down at Tacoma. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I think that they needed to do something at this point and get somebody up here. And with Carlos, we all know about his power and the potential of it. So I think they're going to take a look at it. I asked Eric Wedge today about him playing right field. He said that he liked him better in right because he can cut the ball off in the gap and then in the corner to hopefully keep away from the doubles. But, you know, he's a guy that we saw last year coming out of spring training. It looked like he was making some adjustments with his swing, but I think when you're a bigger man and you have the bigger swing like he does, consistent playing time is the only way that I think you're going to do any damage up here. We've seen him hit some tremendous home runs. So he's always capable of that.
Been a big home run guy in the majors. Doesn't automatically mean that's going to be the case up here. Big home run guy in the minors.
Yeah.
2-2. Ooh, look out! Clean catch by a fan.
Man, right between two seats, it looked like.
Wow.
Maybe he had a piece of the wrist of that young lady.
Wow. They're paying attention. Nobody got hurt. Looked like somebody taking a little shot in the nose.
I don't think I've ever seen the barrel go that far up into the seats.
I am 100% with you. I mean, how many? That's 30 rows up.
Oh, yeah.
Man, oh, man. 2-2. Peguero leading off the Mariners' third. Wedge really likes his ability. Big man can play the outfield, good speed, good throwing arm. Three and 2 here to Peguero.
Well, I can tell you, watching him take batting practice today, he was hitting him out of sight all over the place. And I know it's batting practice, and you have to get that to translate in the games. But he's one of those talented kids that you just can't give up on.
There you go. 26 years old, out of the Dominican Republic in Hondo Valle. 3-2. High fly ball deep. That's gone. Borges just turns and looks way out of here. Home run, Carlos Peguero, and the Mariners have a 1-0 lead. Borges gave it the courtesy gander, and that baby was way gone.
And this is a golf shot. Put it on a tee. This is actually down out of the strike zone, and the big man was able to get the barrel to it. As you take a look at this swing, down, breaking ball down. Great job of staying with the breaking ball there after seeing a bunch of fastballs away from him. And then hits off the back wall.
435, maybe 450 easy, right? My goodness.
Oh, I'm telling you, look at this. Breaking ball down out of the strike zone. He stays with it.
That is some prodigious power.
See the backdrop and how far over the fence this goes. It hits about halfway up the batter's eye back there in that back wall.
No question. 450 and change.
I'm telling you right now, we haven't seen anybody hit one into the upper deck in right field in years, and he's somebody that can go up there. You never know, Dave. Get some confidence, start feeling better about yourself, use that athletic ability that he's been given. And
the leverage he got on that pitch, right?
He's 6'4" and has to weigh what, 235 pounds?
245. I remember talking to them. They like him in that 245, 250 range. Man, did he get
he's standing
one
next to Morales, and Morales is no small person. Exactly. Look how big he is.
I know. Boy. Pitch in the outside corner. 451 feet is the measurement, and there's where it hit on the screen. 3-1 to Bay. That's a base hit to right. With Jason Bay with a base hit. And it's his 7th hit of the season. A home run and a single. Great start for the Mariners.
Pitch away from him, hits it off the end of the bat. Finds a little bit of outfield grass and right.
Guys are still buzzing in the dugout about
Yes.
that home run. And understandably so. Wow. Here's Robert Andino. Made his first start. As Eric Wett said, hey, you're going to be my guy at shortstop as of yesterday.
Robert had a base hit in his last at bat yesterday.
That'll get a team fired up on it.
That home run? Yes. Well, you know, you're talking about the guys in the dugout still talking about it, but when he was taking batting practice today, they were all turning around and watching it. You don't see that happen very often at this level.
Raul and Morrison, they've hit their share of home runs. Back safely is Bay. Robert Andino, 211 hitter in 127 games with Baltimore last year. 1-0 the count. Nobody out. Full bat. 1-1. Andino to right center field for Josh Hamilton. One out. Top of the order now. Second time around, here's Endy Chavez.
41 pitches now, 23 strikes for Richards. Pitchers in good shape with their pitch count so far here early in the game.
Endy got a base hit to center. He's erasing a double play in the first inning. Ball one, Endy.
Still can't get over where that ball hit on the
I
backdrop.
know.
I haven't seen it. They're 3/4 of the way up on the batter's eye. I haven't seen that about 24 times. It's amazing.
Endy, line drive, base hit, right field. Bay will hold it second as Hamilton's got a good throwing run, gets it back in quickly. So the Mariners, their third hit this inning.
Endy Chavez now 2 for 2. Solid line drive base hit into right field, turns around a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Good idea by Bay to stay at second base. As you mentioned, Hamilton with a great arm.
Mike Butcher, pitching coach, after a couple of words. Let's revisit the Figueroa home run. Look at this baby, that big mark, the long mark there, looks like a constellation in the sky. Right about midway, about 2/3 of the way up.
Yeah,
that's impressive. 451 feet.
Well, and we showed you too. There's quite a bit of distance in between the wall and that in the batter's eyes. You can see it right there. That's fun to watch.
Oh, yes, it is. Mariners have been hoping to see that on a consistent basis. A guy like Figueroa right now, anybody can do that. Come on aboard. Seager looks at a strike. Right out the center first time. Two on for Seager with one out and a run in on the Figueroa home run.
See what Kyle has done this year with hitting with runners in scoring position. .333, 5 for 15 this year.
One pitch. Line drive, base hit. Bay got a great start. Getting the wave on. Here's a throw by Borges. And it's up the line. Mariners have a 2-0 lead. RBI Kyle Seager. Fourth hit of the inning for the Mariners.
Kyle now extends his hitting streak to 14 games with that base hit. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. You can see it running away from Kyle. He always uses the entire field, goes with it. Solid line drive into center field. He is going to hit this lead for a long time.
I know it. RBI number 10. We just cited his runners in scoring position, batting average, a good one. He just added to it. Hitting streak at 14 now. Richards. First 2 innings, 26 pitches, no runs allowed. Here 20 pitches in the third, and he's given up a couple of runs. Morales looking to add to that total. Andrews bounced into an inning-ending double play in the first. Unofficially, that Peguero blast is the third longest home run in the history of this ballpark. Barry Bonds at 462. And Raul Ibanez hit one that went 460.
What was Carlos? 451?
451. Oh no, not an exact science. 0-1. This is Montero with the night off. All a strike to Morales. And hard to Kendrick. Smothers. They'll get Seager. And they get Morales. They do. Another inning-ending double play. But the highlights, 4 hits, couple of runs, and a big blast by Carlos Peguero. 451 feet. A 2-0 lead for the Mariners.
In part because of Carlos Peguero's first home run of the season in his first plate appearance. He just golfs this out unofficially 451 feet. But it is not the furthest home run that Carlos Peguero hit here. Prior to the 2011 season, Carlos Peguero was a legend here, and he hadn't played a major league game here yet. He came here with the Tacoma Rainiers, and guys, he hit a home run in batting practice over the batter's eye, and not just over the batter's eye, right there, right where those stairs come up, about 12 rows up beyond the batter's eye. I asked Carlos Peguero when he did get the call up, listen, I hear that you hit a home run right over there, and he says, yes, it is true. It is true.
Well, we're here to see if he can do it again. All right, Angie, thank you.
I'd like to see him do it again. That was fun.
Albert Pujols.
It was towering, too.
Mm-hmm.
Just skied it out.
I had it, and then I lost it, and I picked up Borges. He took 2 steps and stopped and just started looking at it. Pujols, Hamilton, and Trumbo, 3, 4, and 5 here in the 4th inning for the Angels. Albert certainly one of the greatest players of his generation, battling plantar fasciitis issue. David in his right foot. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Brandon, good slider tonight to go along with the fastball. 40 pitches so far, 28 strikes.
2-2 to Albert. Come back here. Nice and easy. 1 out. Always breathe a little bit easier when you retire a guy like Albert.
After the good slider came back with a sinker in on the hands of Pujols.
There's Josh Hamilton. He a tapper back to the pitcher Mauer. His first time up, that led off the 2nd inning. Line drive, base hit for Josh Hamilton.
First ball swinging. Nothing unusual about that.
Yeah, that's his modus operandi, that's for sure. Got on that one nicely.
It was like a changeup. Hit it off the end of the bat. Served it into right field.
One out, 1 on for Mark Trumbo. Infield hit. His first time up. Strike 1. Missed off the plate. 1-1. All right, 9-2 in Jackson Double-A. Here he is in the big leagues a year later. High fly. Center field deep. Right center's Endy Chavez. 2 outs. We'll bring up Howie Kendrick, the second baseman. 2 out, 1 on.
Howie hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Nice crowd out in the pen tonight.
4 games with these Angels, and then the Orioles come in for 3. Mentioned earlier, the Angels lead the American League in hitting at 277. Just behind the Colorado Rockies, who are off to an outstanding start, hitting 283 as a team. The Rockies at 14-7 starting today as American League leaders. How about Kansas City tuned up Detroit earlier today? Beat them 8-3 in Detroit.
First place Kansas City Royals.
Houston Astros, we've seen enough of them to this point. Fools Howie Kendrick on that pitch, 1-1.
Yeah, he was cheating on a pitch. Thought he was going to get a fastball, and Brandon threw him the slider location. Like it was going to be middle away, ended up off the plate. Let's take a look at the swing by Howie. He thought he was getting the fastball. You can see him try to hold this swing up once he saw the break of it, but by then it was too late.
Hamilton back safely. He's not attempted a stolen base yet. One. Mariners with a 2-0 lead. They get 2 runs on 4 hits. And a home third, a leadoff homer by Peguero. Kyle Seager extended his hitting streak to 14 games with an RBI single to center. 1-2 pitch to Kendrick. Thought about it, held up.
The first slow curveball you're seeing from Mauer. Going 75 miles an hour just off the plate away. He's in a couple of change ups, but he's mostly just fastball slider mixed in a curve there to Kendrick. Something else for him to think about.
2-2. 2-out pitch fouled off.
You know, first 4 pitches away and then was in on his hands with a fastball. Now he's just able to fight it off. It's a good hitter. He used the whole field, likes to hit the ball up the middle the other way.
Not much of a lead by Hamilton at first. 2-2. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Well done there by Brendan Mauer on a night that everybody's enjoying here in the Pacific Northwest. A gorgeous sunset. Mariners lead at 2-0. Mariners lead at 2-0. First of 4 with the Angels. Make sure you show your spirit for the Mariners in your school. The first college night of the season. It's tomorrow, 7:10 against these Angels. Tickets are only $8. Plus, enjoy an extended happy hour out in the pen up until first pitch with half-off pizza and soda. And for those 21 and older, $5 beers. Tickets to tomorrow's college night. Log on to mariners.com/college. College days are way in the rear view mirror for yours truly. Those are some good days, though.
Fun.
Smoke looks at a strike. Smoke, Ackley, and Shopik here in the 4th. Peguero and Seager with the Mariner RBIs.
High school son wanted to be at the ball game so badly tomorrow night. going to have to set down some rules.
And limit his per diem?
I think so.
1-1.
Oh,
man,
that's too
hit
bad.
it on the money. Line drive. It goes back to what you were talking about. He's seeing it a lot better.
He is. Take a look at this swing. It's fastball at 95 miles an hour, up out over the plate, and Justin hits it right back at him. That's pretty good reaction time to catch it. I have to believe it was going at least that fast going back at him. Dustin Ackley gave it a good right his first time up, flying out right in front of the wall to left field.
One out Ackley. Nice scoop down there by Jimenez. Throws him out. That pitch and the hit. Same speed. Both of them hit pretty hard.
Pretty good reactions.
Yeah, I'll say. 0.4 seconds each way. Quick 2 outs here in the fourth for the Mariners. Kelly Shopnick will be the hitter. He popped up to short.
Kelly just missed a fastball his first time up. Was able to get ahead in the count 2-0. And skied it straight up in the air. Good fastball to hit. He just missed it.
Ball 1. Texas beat Minnesota 2-1. Houston lost at Boston 7-2. Your other action. Some of the other action in the American League West. Mariner trends on Twitter. Figueroa, Power, and Simply Seager. Good choices. Oakland trailing 3-2. Bottom, like that top of the fourth now in Oakland. Looks like Richards does a good job hiding the baseball. 1-2.
Oakland A's are off to that great start, and they're starting to slow down a little bit, come back to the pack. 4-6 in their last 10 games.
Swing and a miss. Good inning for Richards. Here comes the fifth inning. Mariners lead at 2-0. Two nothing. A lot of snow up in in the mountains, eh? While we were gone. Time for AT&T trivia question. Ken Griffey Jr. You remember him. He hit 3 home runs in a game on this date in history. When and where did it happen? Mr. Blars, I'm told that you were in that contest. 93 in the Kingdome, 93 Sky Dome, 97 Kingdome, 97 Sky Dome.
I'm relatively sure it was in the Sky Dome. I remember he had one year where he jumped out of the gates quickly and he hit a bunch of home runs in the Sky Dome. So I'm going to go 97 Sky Dome.
Not having seen it, but remember hearing about it. I remember Sky Dome as well. You said 97?
I went 97.
The heck of it, I'll go 93.
Okay.
Brendan Harris struck out. Mauer's got 4 of them tonight. Hasn't walked anybody, giving up 3 hits. Foul ball. Dino Ebel making a stop down there, a longtime third base coach.
So great watching Junior do all the things he did.
That they'll run
that
together.
Was just another one, you know.
Big bender, get him looking. Good pitch by Brendan Mauer. Back-to-back strikeouts, 5 on the night now. 1 out here in the 5th.
He broke out the curveball again. First one we saw was at 75. This one's 76 miles an hour.
Oof. Paralyzer.
Well, he just gave up on it. He thought that pitch was going to be high. Gave up on him. It was a good curveball.
There's Chris Iannetta, the catcher.
Talking about Junior, I think hitting home runs in 8 straight games was maybe one of the more impressive things I ever saw, just because of some of the home runs he hit during that stretch, especially when he was getting close to tying the record.
Don't forget, Ken Griffey Jr. going to be inducted into the Mariners Hall of Fame Saturday, August 10th. Brewers will be in town. Weekend series. One, 2. Did not go to Scott Barry. 2-2. Iannetta grounded out to Andino at shortstop in his first at bat. Worked a full count now. Luis Jimenez on deck. First walk of the evening by either pitcher. 1 out base runner for the Angels. Batting in a 9-hole, Jimenez, the third baseman. Jimenez getting a lot of time with Alberto Callaspo. He's on the shelf for the Angels. Callaspo's got a tight right calf. Expected to return sometime during this road trip. Strike 1 to Luis, who flied to left field his first time. Trying to establish that off-speed pitch, probably more than we've seen since spring training, right?
Well, it's the second time through the lineup. And the first time through, he basically stayed with his fastball and slider, and now he's just mixing in more curveballs. Typical starters, they will go out, and if something's working early, they'll stay with it and then mix in the rest of their pitches as the game moves along.
1-1, runner goes. Boy, it pitched inside and fouled it off.
Yeah, probably a hit and run. Iannetta, the catcher, was the one running. As Dave mentioned, that was well inside. He was just protecting the runner.
Socha in his 14th year, longest tenured manager in the big leagues. One and two. Do it again. First two starts from Mauer. Opponents jumped on his curveball. He had success with his slider.
I think the biggest thing is he was nibbling with his fastball. And I think after that second start, when he didn't get out of the first inning, that's when he went to what you were talking about. I'm just going to be more aggressive and use my fastball. That certainly has worked out.
Chip off the bat. Chavez coming in, can't get it. Keeps it in front of him. Base hit for Jimenez. Good effort.
Right off the end of the bat, Indy trying to get there. Does a good job of keeping the ball in front of him. An outfielder, you start running in, and right about the time you figure you're not going to get there, you're in no man's land, and that's a bad feeling. You're up 2-0. You do not want the ball to get by you, so he did a good job knocking it down.
Big glove helped him. That big mitt out there. Good job.
He's played well.
See how big his glove is. Boy, it came in handy. Top of the order, Peter Bourjos. Strikeout looking and a single to center. Biggest threat the Angels have had here tonight.
It's the first time they've had a runner in scoring position.
Correct. Seager. Ackley. Scooped by Smoke. Got him. Nice double play around the horn. Mauer likes it. That was a beauty. Seager makes a really nice throw here to Ackley, who hangs in. And look at that scoop by Smoke. First double play of the night for the Mariners, and it was very timely. The Angels, time for a look at our money tree in time play. Mike, and this was a beauty here by the Mariners.
It really was. Smashed down to Kyle, gets rid of it quickly, and then you see Ackley knowing that Bourjos is running, and as Jimenez on top of him, you see Smoke with the pick. And then you see that second little grab of the ball, and Mike Socha wasn't happy about that. He came out It was arguing with first base umpire Scott Berry, but it certainly looked like Justin Smoak had control of the ball. I didn't see any wide of the ball at all, did you? Well, that was a good pick and a good play.
It moved in the glove, but he had it all the way.
Yeah, I think so too.
Here's Peguero. Monster shot, home run, leading off the third, straightaway center field, 451 feet off the batter's eye. First homer of the season, first at bat since his call up a couple of days ago. 64th big league game. Sounds like a broken bat here. Hustling down the line, Kendrick throws him out. It's another thing. I've always liked about that kid, even on ground balls.
He runs hard and he's fast.
Yeah.
For a big man, deceptively fast.
He gets out of the box. That's what he's getting. Plays hard, man.
That's what you want to see, Dave. He's getting an opportunity, and he certainly isn't going to jog down there and let that be a reason to send him out. You know, you play hard all the time.
Right.
Every now and then you might end up with a base hit because of it. Or you make an infielder bobble. I guarantee you the rest of the infielders notice how quickly he got down the line right there. May pay off later in the game. Jason Bay with a base hit his first time out. Had a hit to right field. Also scored a run.
Fouled that one off Ionetta's helmet.
Scored on Kyle Seager's base hit.
Oh, and 2 here to Jason. Skies at the left field. Now Borges make that Trout taking control. 2 outs. 2 down here in the 5th. Spend your Saturday night kicking back in the King's Court. Just cheer on Felix and the Mariners. They take on these Angels for only $30. You can get a seat in the Royal seating section, a new 2013 King's Court t-shirt, and a K card. So don't miss a great time seeing one of the greatest pitchers on the planet. Get those tickets now. Mariners.com/Felix.
Felix been pitching great. ERA at a 2.08.
Let's see him get career victory number 100 last time out down in Houston. And Dino flied to right. It was behind 0-2. Peguero home run and Seager RBI single in the 3rd. 2 runs here tonight off of Garrett Richards.
.66 pitches for Richards. 41 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Richards. Mariners go 1-2-3. 7 in a row retired by Richards. Mariners lead 2-0. Mariners baseball on Root Sports, being brought to you by CenturyLink, your link to what's next. By Sterling Bank, nobody works harder for you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. And by Linwood Honda, experience the difference. Beautiful shot of where we are. Safeco Field here in Seattle. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew. First of a homestand here for the Mariners. 4 with the Angels. 3 with the Orioles. Mike Trout to lead it off here in the 6th. Trout, Pujols, and Hamilton 2-3-4 against Brandon Maurer. Struck out 5, walked 1, giving up 4 hits.
This next pitch will be 70 for Brandon. This is a critical inning for him. Trout, Pujols coming up, Hamilton, Trumbo. You can see a lot of off-speed pitches from him tonight, only 43% fastballs.
Trout a strikeout and a fly to left tonight.
Good fastball on the hands of Trout.
Trout simply sensational last year. 327. Ran like crazy. Seemed like he made every catch there was to make. Maurer's got him 0-2. Off of Bandino's glove. He's down in the box hard. He can really motor. Bain knows it. Got it back in quickly. Let's take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. See the remaining games in this series with the Angels, then the Orioles. We see the Oreos for the first time. Travel day and then off to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. A couple of games there and then go to Pittsburgh. You're going to love PNC Park. Right on
I haven't been there.
The Monongahela River. Looking right into downtown Pittsburgh. As they say there, downtown Pittsburgh. Of course, that press box, the media setting was an afterthought. Oh, we have to put a media box up there? It's way up top. So as
like Washington?
Yes, sir. There's Pujols inside ball 1. If you remember in Washington, we could reach out and touch the Capitol. We were so high.
Yeah, we're right up there at the top of the light standards.
The one on the right. I know, we were above it. We were above it. Big spot here for Maurer. Pujols round out to short, and a comebacker to Brandon.
Well, we were talking about all the off-speed pitches that Brandon has thrown in this game. 43% fastballs for him, and Trout ended up hitting a curveball at 74 miles an hour. So this is the 3rd time through the lineup. Let's see if he mixes in a few more fastballs. Well, the breaking ball as he's throwing, he could probably get on the right-hander's hands with his good fastball, good running fastball.
Runner goes. Throw by Shepard. Got him! Nice throw! And a heck of a tag by Ackley. Trout can't believe it. First time he's been caught this season.
Wally Bell calls him out. Typically, we talked about Kelly. He does a good job of getting rid of the ball quickly. He knows who's running. Watch how quickly he gets rid of it. Ball runs back up the line, and Ackley puts the tag on him. And typically, when you tag somebody on the hip, you're not going to get that call. And Trout felt like his hand was in there before he was tagged. You look at our McDonald's Supermo, but it looks like Dustin tagged him just before his hand hit the bag. Good throw by Kelly.
That is a big out. Strike the Pujols.
Take another look at it as he starts his dive. Yep, I think he was out. Good call.
Back with a strike to Pujols. They go 3-2. Albert back up the middle, base hit. Yes, indeed, that was a big play by Kelly Shepard.
That base hit came on a slider.
Take a look at the Amica hot zone, the Amica hit zone for Josh Hamilton last season.
I know, I would hate to see that thing.
Oh, right?
First half of the season, he was as hot as anybody.
Oh, and outside 188 swings. Look at that. 0.95 batting average. Strike one. Here's his hot zone. Boy, if you center cut it, you're really flirting with danger. One out. Pujols, not a fast runner. He's at first base. And Hamilton 0-2. Josh is tapped back to the pitcher and single to right.
Two perfect pitches from Brandon Maurer, both of them on the outside corner and down. Yeah, you take a couple of pitches, expand the zone on him, trying to play on his aggressiveness.
One out here. Angels with their first multiple hit inning. They have two. Backhand. There's the tag. Now they got Albert no man's land. And he'll just give himself up. And the Mariners get a double play out of it. Fine play by Smoke. Showing some good glove down at first base. Mariners lead 2-0. Today's Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest. 2-0 Mariners. Third inning was a big one. Carlos Peguero on a 3-2 pitch leading off in a mammoth home run, 451 feet off the batter's eye. And then Kyle Seager delivered an RBI single, keep his hitting streak, extend his hitting streak to 14 games. Top of the order now here in the sixth. Endy Chavez, Kyle Seager, and Kendrys Morales against Garrett Richards. Richards has struck out 3, hasn't walked anybody. Giving up the 2 runs on the 5 hits.
Chavez 2 for 2 in the game. There he goes again. His average all the way up to 300 now. What a great play that was by Justin Smoke to end the last inning.
Again, Kelly Shopik's play throwing out Trout was huge. Pujols coming up with a base hit right after Trout was thrown out trying to steal. Endy's gone. 1 out. That's the 4th strikeout for Richards.
One of the things that the Mariners have consistently done well is play good defense again. They're 6th in the league in defense right now.
Seager 1 for 2. Well stroked. That's a base hit for Kyle Seager. He's totally dialed in. Second hit tonight. Revisit our trivia question here. Ken Griffey Jr. 3 home runs in a game this date in history. When and where did it happen? Mike went with 97 Skydome. I went 93 Skydome. Fans went with 97 Skydome. Survey says 97 in the Skydome. That's a big 2 against Clemens, 1 against Timlin. Good stuff. Mariners won 13-8. Mike Blauergy went 1 for 2 with a single. Jr. finished 56 homers, 147 RBIs, and won the MVP that year.
1 for 2, I'll take it. I didn't want to outshine him that day.
There's Morales hitting a 2 inning-ending double plays. Throw down this first and back safely with a dive is Seager. Two and one.
Interesting that Richards has thrown a couple of fastballs in off the plate to Morales. Turned into 2 double plays, both of them on sinkers away from him. This is why Howie Kendrick's playing where he is, isn't anywhere near second base, trying to plug up the hole on the right side of the infield. And there's that pitch. You can see Kendrick so far away from second, even though it's a double play situation. I'm expecting him to pull the ball, which he has done a couple of times tonight.
Howie started both double plays that Morales has hit into.
Richards, 77 pitches, 50 strikes for him.
Two with Seager at first, 1 out. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw by Iannetta. Plenty of time. Got him. So Morales, tough night against his former team. He's been involved in 3 double plays tonight in his 3 plate appearances. But the good news right now, the Mariners lead 2-0. Mariners, as we take a look at our Head and Shoulders pitch sequence, we take you back to Howie Kendrick at the dish. This in the 4th inning, Mike.
Brandon Maurer, see the good slider off the plate after showing in the fastball. Another slider just off the plate. And the key to it all is the location of these pitches. Enticing the hitter to swing at him, ties him up with a good two-seamer. There's another breaking ball. So he's thrown a lot of breaking balls, a lot of sliders tonight. They've been effective, and the reason why is those pitches look like they're going to be on the plate, like that one, and then they end up outside. So he's getting the hitters to swing at him. So many times we see pitchers that throw those pitches, but they're not near the plate or close enough, or appear to be in the strike zone, where they're just a wasted pitch. But for Maurer today, he's really had a good slider, been able to pitch off the plate away.
Got Trumbo fooled again, 0-2. Trumbo got an infield hit in the second, fly to center in the fourth inning.
Carter Capps getting loose in the bullpen for the Mariners. Maurer now at 83 pitches.
Missed inside. Maurer last time. Last time out went 6 2/3. Here he is in the seventh again. Capps warming up. Carter last pitched on Monday. And Trumbo swing and a miss. It's strikeout number 6 for Trumbo. For Maurer, as Trumbo goes down.
Go-to pitch, another hard breaking ball off the plate away. Individual hitters, especially the right-handed hitters, have not picked that pitch up at all tonight. Again, his location excellent.
Place fastball. Howie Kendrick, strike one.
You can see all those pitches away to Howie Kendrick. That's in his last at bat. It's one of the few sliders that he's actually left in the middle of the plate.
0-2 to Howie. One out with Brendan Harris on deck. Did he go? Did not. This is Scott Barry. 1-2.
Well, take a look at it. You can decide. Yeah, I think they'll call. Not every time. I don't think he swung at that. Safe call.
6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Pitch up high, fouled off by Kendrick.
He still has a good fastball. Pitch count getting up there on him, but that last pitch at 93 miles an hour. There you go, 44%, 45% fastballs now. So he's been right in that range the entire game, staying right there, mid-40s.
Missed away. 2-2.
Another slider.
Baltimore 5, Oakland 2. That's in the top of the 6th. Two and two. Broken bat base hit. Almost got the on deck hitter, Brendan Harris. One out base runner, 7th inning for the Angels. MLB.TV, celebrating 11 years. Join millions of fans and subscribe today. Watch every out-of-market game live online on your favorite mobile and connected devices in HD quality. MLB.TV Premium. Visit MLB.TV today. MLB.TV, baseball everywhere. Brendan Harris strikeout, swinging and looking tonight. Ball 1.
Brendan's been able to get a couple of double play balls behind him tonight. Just soon get one more, get off the field. His offense go to work again. He's getting close to his limit as far as pitch count goes. Here's Carter.
97 pitches, his best. His high mark. That was the win against Texas in that hit. And now 2 are on, 1 out in the 7th. Tying runs aboard.
Tried to go with a good fastball, get in on the hands. Unfortunately, it got away from him. Looked like it had more jersey than anything, so I don't think it hit Harris too hard. Eric Wedge going to go to the pen.
I think that not being able to snap that one off.
Well, and I think it's a good call. I think at this point the young man is not going to be able to lose the game at this point. He can obviously still be in line for the win, but he can't lose it, so go get him. He's pitched well.
Carter Capps will take over. 13,000 even on hand here at Safeco Field, and they'll give him a nice round of applause as he exits. Mauer, 2-0 lead for the Mariners. Time for our Sterling Bank. Nobody works harder for you. And kid did well tonight, Mike.
Yeah, I thought he had a great game plan, was able to execute it more importantly, and that was he was going to go with a lot of breaking balls. For the most part, his slider, a couple of good located fastballs. And there's a slider away that he's able to get Harris on. Here's another breaking ball. And a big curveball. We saw a few of those from him. Here's a slider down and away. Trumbo can't lay off of it. Overall, the young man did his job as far as Eric Wedge is concerned. So he will lift him and bring on Carter Capps. But I thought overall, really pitched well. He's pitched well in his last 3 outings now. Take a look at his line for the night. 6 1/3, 7 hits. No runs yet. He is responsible for the 2 base runners, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. 93 pitches for him, 63 of those for strikes, and he consistently worked ahead of the Angel hitters tonight.
Carter Capps comes in. He faces the 8-hole hitting catcher Chris Iannetta. 2 on, 1 out.
Tenth appearance for Carter Capps. 1-1 record overall. 10 2/3 innings. 15 strikeouts to 3 walks.
Couple of runners aboard. You got Kendrick at second, Harris at first. Ground ball to Andino. There's one Ackley. Small. Can he dig it? He does. Nicely done on that hop from Ackley. 3rd double play. Turned by the Mariners tonight, and they've all been huge. 2-0 Seattle. issued by Washington's Lottery. One more chance to win some cash. Buy a $5 Mega Millions ticket with a $5 Megaplier and receive a voucher for a chance to win one of 5 $1,000 prizes each week. Play bonus play from Washington's Lottery today. Visit WALottery.com for details. Gorgeous, gorgeous day and an even better night here at Safeco Field. Mariners lead 2-0, first of 4 with the Angels. Carlos Figueroa leadoff monster home run, third inning, and in that same frame, Kyle Seager extended his hitting streak to 14 games. An RBI single. Those are the 2 runs for Brendan Maurer. The Mariners can hang with them, get the young man his second big league win. Garrett Richards still on the mound for the Angels. He struck out 5. He's been a beneficiary of 3 double plays here tonight.
Justin Smoak will lead off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Justin hit a rocket right back at Richards his last time up, but he was able to catch it for an out.
All one to Big Smoke. Two and 0 to Justin. Staying away from it. 3-0. Smoked 1 for 8 appearances against Garrett Richards. Strike.
Should get a fastball again. The last one was right on the outside corner. If he throws him the fastball, they'll probably try to keep it away from him.
3-1. And he did. First walk issued by Richards to see if the Mariners can capitalize. Dustin Ackley is up next. Ackley tonight took Trout to the wall in left field and grounded out to third.
Two good at bats again from Dustin. You mentioned flying out. The one that he ground out to third, he hit that ball hard too. I just like the fact he's staying on the left side up the middle, continuing to do that. Hasn't had a hit for it tonight, but another good pitch from Richards. That pitch probably just off the plate away. Gets the call.
One. All right, played by Netta. 1-1.
.85 pitches now for Richards. 52 strikes. Last outing he threw 99 pitches. A lot of fastballs, almost 80% fastballs tonight. Yeah, it's a good one.
Two and 1 to Ackley.
Nobody throwing in the pen for the Angels, so he's just going to let the young right-hander go.
They've had to use a lot of bullpen in that series against Texas, losing 2 out of 3.
And Richards at one point was a part of that bullpen before he had to go into the rotation.
It was a 2-1. Ackley's got a 2-2 count. Full count now.
Kelly Shopping waiting on deck.
Associate in yesterday's game had used 1, 2, 3, 4 guys out of the bullpen after starter Roth only went 3 in the third.
Oh, there we go. Let's see if the Mariners can take advantage of that now. Again, Richards had been in the pen. A couple of starts for him. He went 86 pitches against Houston and then 99 pitches against the Tigers in his last outing.
Three and 2. Smoke holds. This one fouled back.
Trying to keep the ball down. Wants to get a double play ball if he can.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Pitch to Ackley. Smoke at first. Ground ball gets through the hole. Smoke will hold at second base. The Mariners brewing something with 2 on. The first 2-minute reached here in the 7th. Here's Angie Mente.
All right, guys, thanks. Brandon Maurer in line for his second major league victory tonight. Still, we got the big 3 down in the minors, and a couple of them scheduled to throw tonight. Danny Hultzen in AAA Tacoma, and then also Taijuan Walker down in AA Jackson. Now, Taijuan Walker was fantastic. Dropped his ERA to just 1.55. Tonight, Jackson goes 7 innings, striking out 7. And Walker and the Generals beat Chattanooga. Guys, Danny Hultzen was scratched, just a precautionary scratch, because he could not get loosened up.
It's not good. All right, Angie, thank you. Nobody out. Bunt in order. First and second. Shopping turns, gets it down, but foul. Great opportunity here for the Mariners. Shopping still looking for his first sacrifice this season.
Most of the time in this situation, you want to bunt it firmly towards the third baseman and make him come field it. Shopping looked like he tried to bunt it towards Pujols. He has that plantar fasciitis in his foot. Maybe he's not moving around as well. Trying him instead. Jimenez is laying on the grass at third.
Kelly's got 17 sacrifices as a big leader. Whoa! That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Take a look at it, squaring around, giving himself up, and here's one.
There's normal speed. Oh, goodness gracious.
Lee Curtis tell us earlier about 4/10 of a second to make a decision on that. Yeah.
1-1. Charging from the corners. It's bunt down, fair, Pujols. Well, throw to Kendrick. Sacrifice executed by Shopping. Well done. The 2 runners move up. Smoke to third, Ackley to second.
Great job that time after getting one thrown up at your head. To be able to stay in there. Even that last bunt that he was able to get down looked like that pitch was up and in. Was able to get it down on the ground, move the runners up.
Well, there's a case of the little things getting done right. Now Peguero. How about Peguero? The home run he hit leading off the third on a 3-2 pitch.
That was on a breaking ball. Towering home run out to center field. You can see how far up on the batter's eye that he hit it. Tremendous shot, 451 feet. His next time up, though, they threw him a couple of fastballs in on his hand and was able to jam him.
Batter's eye kept that from going about 500 feet.
It looks like they're going to just put him on.
They'll load him up with 1 out. Put it in the hands of Jason Bay. That will up. So Jason Bay, Mariners could use him to step up big coming up after this intentional walk to Peguero on the night. Bay single to right in the third, scored a run. That was on the RBI by Seager, and he flied out to left. Peguero making his 2013 debut has got the attention of Mike Scioscia. Situation here, he'd like a double play to get out of this inning.
We'll bring out pitching coach Mike Butcher for the Angels. We'll go over the scouting report on Bay again. I'm sure that Richards knows what he wants to do.
Hey everybody, Bat Night is back. It's coming up Saturday against these Angels. All youngsters 14 and under. You're going to get a full-size Dustin Ackley Louisville Slugger bat. It's thanks to the folks at Jack Link's Beef Jerky. You're going to hit a home run with your kids' parents when you get them tickets to this Saturday's Bat Night here at Safeco Field by going to Mariners.com. A huge spot here for Jason Bay. 2 for 2. 2 for 7. Runners in scoring position with 286 clip with an RBI. He's got 5 career grand slams. Outfield straight away for Bay. It's in ball 1. One out, bases loaded. Smoke at third, Ackley at second. You got Peguero at first.
Oh, Richard, just 2 walks in the game. One of them an intentional base on ball, the one just to Peguero. I think if he gets a fastball in the middle of the plate, turn him loose.
Richards taking a lot of time. Here comes the 1-0. And there for strike.
Yeah, good breaking ball.
Khan and Nick Barande. Hit hard, left field. It gets that for a base hit. Running right up the back of Smoke is Ackley. 2-run score into Jason Bay. Bases loaded, single, and the Mariners have a 4-0 lead. For Bay, RBIs 3 and 4. To clutch up. Good stuff.
Mariners now 2 for 3 with runners in scoring position. The first hit by Kyle Seager, and then this solid line drive into left field on a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Dustin Ackley was flying around the bases, wasn't he? Wow.
He was right on the heels of Smoke. Andino going to try to keep it going. Peguero at second, Bay at first, 1 out. 4-0 Seattle. Strike 1. Inning started with a walk on a 3-1 pitch to Smoke. Ackley singled to right. Shopik got the sacrifice down. Intentional walk to Peguero. And Bay comes through. Now Andino in an 0-2 hole. Pitch.
All 3 breaking balls now to Andino. 103 pitches for Richards. 4 of them chalked up to an intentional pass. So max effort on 99 of them.
1 out, 2 on. A couple of runs in for the Mariners. A 4-0 lead. Kendrick flips to Harris, and another double play turned by the Angels, their 4th of the night. The big news, a 2-out single by Jason Bay extends the lead to 4-0. For the Mariners, coming off the 1-5 road trip, they laid 4-0, first of 4 against the Angels. Brendan Maurer threw 6 strong innings, throwing shutout baseball. Carter Capps came on to get a double play to end the 7th. Now here in the 8th, it'll be Luis Jimenez, Peter Borges, and Mike Trout, 9-1-2. Ball 1.
A little bit easier for Eric Wedge to match up in this series. The only left-handed hitter in the lineup is Hamilton. And with that, Oliver Perez starting to get loose in the pen.
Capps 2-0 here to Jimenez.
Hamilton due up 5th in this inning.
Nice strike, 2-1. Mariners have turned 3 double plays tonight, 4 for the Angels. Kept the scoring down for sure. There's a 2-1. Right in the Shopik's glove, 2-2.
It'd take a little bit off of a fastball to get in there for a strike at 93, and then that last fastball at 95. Rivers topped out at 97 tonight. Two and 2.
Swing! A foul into Shopik's glove for a strikeout for Carter Capps' first of the night. 1 out here in the 8th. Seattle Mariners baseball and Root Sports being brought to you by Auburn Volkswagen, Das Auto, and by Pizza Hut. Make it great. Concourse busy. Crowd of 13,000 here tonight. A lot of smiling, happy faces on what was a bright, beautiful, sunny day. A very pleasant evening. Strike 1 to Peter Borges shows bunt, but Seager charging in. There's another strike by Capps. Perez on the left and Tom Wilhelmsen on the right. The 0-2. Borges tonight, strikeout looking, single to center, and erased in a double play. Foul up.
Sounds like it's going to be a while longer before Stephen Pryor is back in the bullpen for the Mariners.
That's tough news.
Yeah, it is. And Carter, though, is going to get an opportunity here to pitch late in games. Certainly has the stuff to do it.
1-2 here to Borges. 2-2. Missed away, so the count is run full. Peter Borges with Mike Trout on deck. Three-two. Popped it up. Here's Seager has a play. He gets under. He's there. 2 outs. Heck of a battle. 2 outs here in the 8th. Take advantage of all the great benefits of being a Mariners season ticket holder, including the biggest savings and best seat locations. Choose from a wide variety of flexible season ticket plans guaranteed to entertain valued clients, family, and friends. For more info, go to mariners.com/season tickets. Dangerous Mike Trout, 1 for 3. Tried to steal in the 6th. And was caught for the first out of the inning, and that was huge because Pujols followed with a single, and the Mariners got out of it with a double play.
Well, it's certainly a lot nicer to pitch to this part of the lineup with a 4-0 lead. Big base hits tonight. Kyle Seager with an RBI single, and then a 2-run base hit by Jason Bay, getting the start in left field tonight.
That's a pickup lift they were looking for from some of the veterans, that's for sure. 1-1 to Trout. Center field, and Endy Chavez all over it. No problem. And Carter Capps throws a 1-2-3 eighth. Mariners lead 4-0 in the home 8th. It'll be the top of the order. Chavez, Seager, and Morales. Seattle start a 7-game homestand. Step up to the plate and hit one out of the park with savings on Sound Transit. Rethink your commute and visit soundtransit.org. Endy Chavez leads off against Garrett Richards. Richards is going all the way for the Angels. Endy tonight, couple of hits. Single in the first to center, single to right in the third, and a strikeout in the sixth. Back 1-1. Carlos Figueroa led off the third with a monster home run straight away center field. Same inning in the third, Seager with an RBI single, then a bases loaded 2-run single by Jason Bay in the seventh. This Mariners 4-0 lead. Figueroa hitting what unofficially is the third longest home run Safeco Field history. As soon as we get an opportunity, we'll step back in time and show you the first two. First and second longest hit in this ballpark.
Endy Chavez having a good night, 2 for 3. His average up to 293 now.
2-2 pitch. Going to run. He's going to beat that out. Base hit. 3-hit night for Endy. Here comes Mike Scioscia. When we come back, the 3 longest unofficial home runs hit here at Safeco Field, because we saw one here tonight. 4-0 Mariners. It was not the longest hit in this building. How about 06 Barry Bonds against a young Felix Hernandez to the left of the UW sign. Look at where it hits off the stanchion there. 462 feet on that one. June 16, 2006. June 20, 07. A 460-foot blast by Ibanez up into the Hit It Here Cafe against Dan Culver, the Pirates. And then tonight, Figueroa went down and got a low pitch, low breaking ball. Elevated, drove it a long way, 451 feet. That is some blast. 3 of them, just incredible. There's where it hit. Impressive. Impressive. 451 feet on that blast by Carlos Figueroa. Nick Miranda, the new pitcher. Unofficial list. Tim Salmon got one out of here a long ways. Delgado and Edgar. But more from Home Run Derby on the post-game show. 0-1 to Seager.
Nick Mirande, left-hander coming into the game. Kyle had a good night also. 2 for 3 for Kyle. He's picked up an RBI in this one.
Mirande, 6'3", 205 from Lexington, Kentucky. With the University of Florida. Third-round pick in 2011 by the Angels.
Only a second appearance on the year. 1 strikeout, 1 walk for him, an inning in the third.
Appeared in 12 games last year, no record, an ERA of 1.50. Here's 1-1 to Seager. 2-1. Seager, long drive way back. Goodbye. No question about it. 2-run homer by Kyle Seager. Third home run. Third RBI tonight. He's got 12 on the season, and the Mariners have a 6-0 lead. On fire.
Just a fastball, 92 miles an hour right down the middle. And with as hot as he's been, he's not going to miss it. That is way back up into the seats.
Got that on a 2-1 pitch.
Kyle extended his hitting streak earlier in the game to 14.
Morales swinging the bat right-handed first time tonight. Last time up, part of a strike him out, throw him out, double play that ended the 6th. Prior to that, he bounced into 2. 4-6-3 double play. And he checks in with a base hit. Good for him. Base hit against his former team. Boy, he was probably getting a little antsy there.
Always feels good to do some damage, right?
See all your boys here. The Mariners have done a heck of a job against the Angels. Look at where the Angels stand in terms of team ERA. Not good. The Mariners all over them here tonight.
Yeah, we talked about it. You were talking about Scioscia saying that injuries have hurt him, and that has been the case. Take a look at the Mariners tonight. 11 hits, 6 runs, including a couple of home runs, one by Peguero and then another one by Seager.
There's smoke, and he hits one. Down there, Jimenez, the Kendrick, and another double play turn by the Angels. That's their 5th. It's their first around the horn double play.
Well, that'll bring up Dustin Ackley. Ackley is 1 for 3, has scored a run in the game, had a base hit his last time up.
Ball 1. Back.
It's Tom. Not a save opportunity, but he needs some work.
Strike 1 to Ackley. Wrinkle in that first strike.
Good breaking ball right on the outside corner.
Tom hasn't pitched in 3 days, and I think that last appearance was the first in 4. Swinging a miss, and Ackley's gone. But a terrific inning for the Mariners as Kyle Seager continues to be hotter than hot with a big 2-run homer, extending the lead to 6-0. Here comes the bartender for closing time.
0-0 as we head into the 9th inning. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. And coming up on the post-game show, Jen Mueller will grab a player as they come off the field. She'll also head into the clubhouse to hear what everybody had to say about this. We'll wrap up the first day of the NFL draft. And, guys, we went back in the archives. Remember I told you about that Carlos Peguero home run that he hit in batting practice over the batter's eye? Well, we went back and we got the sound from Chris Jimenez and also Jack Wilson, who recount the entire thing for us. Guys?
I remember that. Yeah, thank you, Angie. Tom Wilhelmsen takes over. Just the third time, Mike, we've seen him since the 18th of this month.
This will be his 9th appearance of the year. 6 for 6 in save opportunities. Again, this isn't one. ERA right at 1. 9 innings, 6 strikeouts, 4 walks for Tom. Opponents average just 100 against him.
Albert Pujols tonight, 1 for 3. And Tom, first pitch strike.
An easy 97 miles an hour right on the outside corner.
Oh, 1 to Albert. Seven of the 9 Angel batters tonight have hits. They've all been singles. Mariners have a home run from Peguero, home run from Seager. Here's the 0-2. Bounce down to Seager, get a friendly hop. Throws out Pujols, 1 out here in the 9th. Here's Josh Hamilton. Zap back to the pitcher. Base hit to right. And hit into a double play. And bouncing ball goes to Ackley. Quick, 2 outs. The 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Mariners lead 6-0. Trumbo will be the hitter. He's 1 for 3. How about the Mariners? 1-2 hitters tonight. Endy Chavez and Kyle Seager combined to go 6 for 8 with a homer, 3 ribbies, and 2 runs scored.
That will work.
Oh, yes, it will. Umpire Scott, I make that Marty Foster says he's okay. Kelly Chapman turned around, you okay? That thing reverberated. That made a lot of noise. Marty barely moved. Somebody get the ice ready for him now. Oh, 1. 0-2. Tom's not messing around.
Now, best fastball so far, 98 miles an hour. So the Angels having a hard time on the road. 2-6 record.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3. 8 pitches for Wilhelmsen to get 3 outs in the 9th, and the Mariners win it 6-0. You want to talk about an attitude adjusting win that they got to have? They got it tonight. Beat the Angels. First meeting, opening up a 4-game series. Did it in 2 hours and 29 minutes. We'll have more when we return. Good Mariner win. Great night for Kyle Seager. 6-0 Mariners. More coming up after this.